There's no point in saying good morning, because it certainly is not one.
Is it in progress?
It's in progress, bro.
Are we on? Are we live?
Yeah, but we're on a sad note today.
Are we? Are we on the
Yeah.
set? Are we in mourning?
I won't say I'm in mourning. I'll say more so like, I'm just disappointed with the gays
Mm-hmm.
and the people, all y'all, especially the women.
White women, to be
Yes.
specific.
Yes, white women.
Be on point.
Yes, with white women. Yes.
I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted to the ghetto. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years, and we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it.
Oh, take me through how was your last night? What was you doing last night?
So last night I literally was like, I was on egg, remember I was on ice checks all day because I was like, I really feel that because when I went to the polls, I was like, you know what, it's a lot of people up in here. I feel as though that like, the Republicans came out. They did. I give them that. They came out. They came out. I don't know if they were threatened or forced, but they came out in numbers and cited. And Florida, I'm so disappointed in y'all.
Mm-hmm.
More so like the ones that was blue, we already know that y'all was gonna stand on business. But for Florida to go from blue to red, what the fuck are we doing? Are we going backwards or forwards?
Girl, we're going from side to side.
Side to side. And that's when something happened to us, girl. Don't nobody gonna feel bad for us. We're gonna get into that very soon. How do you
Oh, clearly, because they said the next hurricane, they want us off the map.
Oh, y'all, because I'm gonna leave.
They like wipe them motherfuckers off.
You will not catch me on nothing, girl, because I can't even play with that. When I like I woke up around 2 and I checked, like, I was watching news and I checked and I saw that he had like 50 more points than her. And I was like, you know what? I just have to accept it. Whatever happened. I think more so from like, this is from me speaking. I don't want anybody to just jump on my neck because I will step on yours. I want y'all to understand that, I think for me, if a gay person was running, I would vote for the gay person because bitch, I'm gay. And as far as like a woman running, I was for it because you know why? It changed.
Mm-hmm.
People don't like different. People don't like nothing that is like outside of the normal stature. And every time you hear or you watch an interview that people interview other people, they'll be like, oh yeah, she's a woman. Women should be president, women should this, women should that. And it's coming from a woman, and that's very disheartening that women have no fucking what do you call that word?
No frame of reference.
No, not even frame of reference. They have no motivation for themselves. Like none. Like me as a gay person, if you interview me and a gay person running for president, bitch, I'll be so excited because you know why? It's somebody that can relate to me. Like women should be like, I can relate to her because she's a woman, she's running and she's doing this, she's doing that. Regardless of if you like somebody or not, are you just going off of what like I feel as well like people are like sponges and they absorb whatever is given to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be a scrubby than a sponge. Just saying. I'll scrub some shit off because I can't absorb everything that's given to me. And I feel as well like we didn't give her a chance. Let me tell y'all right now, the gas is gonna still be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
The housing and rent will still be expensive. The insurance will still be expensive. Everything's still gonna be expensive because you know why?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that y'all sit down. Y'all need to sit and think about stuff. We just did COVID. We just literally was at home for a long period of time. Nobody was working. And they were giving us money and giving us all this stuff. Where do you think that money was coming from? You think they had it saved for y'all hoes? They didn't.
No.
They didn't have it saved for y'all. This is money that you have to pay back, and they're going to get it back some way or form.
And it was the Democrats that was in Congress that gave us that money. That man just only put his name on the check to make y'all confuse y'all and think if he
Yeah,
gave it to y'all.
not even more so the check, because it's like after all the money was given and after, like, you know, everything was given out, they're losing money. He's a businessman. How am I gonna get my money back that I give to these people that I didn't want to give to these people in the first place? They're going to take it from us little by little by what we're not expecting. So the fact that you're paying all this money for gas, they gotta get the money back somehow. As far as like Kamala, I feel as though, like, you know, she carried it out flawless. She did it classy.
Mm-hmm.
There was no you know, there was no bashing from what I seen. I don't know, I haven't seen everything. I'm not on social media and TV all the time like y'all. I haven't seen her put any bashing, like, posters out, any commercials for bashing him out. Nothing. It was classy. It was her. She done, you know, she talks about stuff that she wanted to get done, you know. And I feel, and it goes, and literally this goes back to being overqualified for a job. And the job still going to somebody who is underqualified. Let's break it down to think. I could go for a job and be overqualified. A white man can come behind me and get it because he's white.
Yeah.
But we don't want to speak about that now, do we?
You know, because like one of the statistics that blew my mind when I was like job hunting, it was like they will pick a white felon over a non-black felon.
So looking first at the outcomes for white testers, we see that about 34% of whites with no criminal record received a callback or job offer, compared to just 17% of whites with a criminal record. So we see that a criminal record reduces employment opportunities by about 50%. In the case of black testers, 14% of those with no criminal background received a callback or job offer, relative to just 5% of blacks with a criminal record. When we compare the outcomes of the black and white testers side by side, what's most striking is the direct effect of race on the outcomes of these young men. A black applicant with no criminal background received callbacks or job offers at about half the rate of an equally qualified white applicant. But the most surprising finding was really related to blacks with no criminal background relative to whites with a felony conviction. We find that a white applicant with a felony conviction fared just as well, if not better, relative to a black applicant with a clean record. This suggests that being black in America today is essentially like having a felony conviction in terms of one's chances of finding employment.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not more evident today,
it's okay. So and for all the people that are wondering how he got to vote, how he got to all that, this man was convicted in New York. You know, everybody has their own state laws. I'm from this, so I know. When you are a convicted felon you can still vote if you're not incarcerated. I want y'all to hear this again. If you are a convicted felon in New York, you can still vote as long as you're not incarcerated. So let this sink in. In Florida, you're a felon. You can't even vote. We're still here's people down here still living in slavery. They want to keep you so intact that you can't even do shit.
Okay. It's like people still vote against their interests and like things like that. Why you want to give people that ammunition?
Yeah.
And then it's like, and you're not thinking advanced enough to say, like, case in point, this man, like, he showed you the plan. You had, I think, 2 years to prepare. Like, it was written for they were so ballsy to put the plan in your face, and you still played your part into it. And it's like, what's not clicking? And hopefully people can click that when you don't vote, your opposition wins.
Yes.
And you can't stay on the sidelines.
And for you bitches that was playing random fucking names, you're fucking dumb as fuck. I had to just speak on y'all hoes. I saw somebody put Beyonce. I saw somebody put Beyonce. I said, what the fuck would you do that, you dumbass? You should just want the fucking vote.
Go in. Let them know.
Down, you dumbass hoe.
How dare they?
Thinking that shit cute. You're supposed to show up and vote, not show up and show how much of a fucking cunt you are. You could have been any fucking thing yesterday, but you chose to be a fucking cunt.
Did you see how much votes Jill Stein got? Like over in the hundreds of thousands. Like what are people doing?
Yeah.
It's not a joke. Your lives are not a joke.
No, it's not a
And
joke.
like I spent today, you know, talking with friends and family, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is a dark period," and blah blah. They don't know what to do. Some people are ready to leave. It's
Leaving
like,
is gonna prove what though? Leaving is not gonna prove anything. You leave.
well,
then-
like if you people like I have my passport and I can leave, like I can go somewhere else, and it's like some people don't have that luxury, and it's like I know for a fact, like, you know, we're all survivors of slavery, you know, like our ancestors survived. And I know times are going to be tough. We got to be looking out for each other, but we can weather this. And hopefully we pay attention to history and we learn from our mistakes and stop being on the fence about things.
Yeah.
You have to be informed, you have to be
Mhm.
involved, and you got to take your voting rights seriously,
Yes.
because then we have this shit. Now granted, now we don't know what's in store, but we have a fucking idea because of
You have an
Project
idea.
25.
The bitches that sit there was like, oh yeah, I didn't want to vote for her because she's a woman. She don't know what's going on. Da, da, da.
Mhm.
That's a woman with ovaries. That's a fucking woman with ovaries. That's a woman that don't understand, that is going to understand that, hey, if you get raped or something, God forbid something happened to you, who's gonna help you? A man ain't gonna understand what the hell you're going through. He's just
Mhm.
gonna sympathize, but he'll know what the hell you're going through, and you can't lose a child. So now you gotta be pregnant with a rape baby. Don't get mad. Nobody get mad at yourself. And for you and for you black people that was screaming out, you not voting for her when
Mhm.
shit hit the fan for y'all and y'all getting hurt.
Get
Me,
that
I
police
ain't coming
immunity.
no fucking where.
That
Let me
police
tell you something.
immunity.
When listen, in 2019, 2020 was the year we was outside. I was outside. Regardless of what happened, I'm not coming no fucking where because y'all bitches don't understand what y'all did and y'all think shit is cool and funny. But when motherfuckers start showing y'all who they really are, don't call on us. Well, you calling them hoes. Don't call on me because I ain't coming nowhere. I'm just the one person. I don't know who else feel, but I'm not coming nowhere for nobody because y'all didn't care.
Child, you know what I'm really scared about is like when we just be outside walking around after a certain time, there are gonna be people, you know, like following us, asking, "Do you even belong?" Because did you see that guy,
Yeah, I
in
saw that.
Sarasota?
I
And
saw that.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought a
Man, we asked him a question.
team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
The reason why I asked you to live here is a private community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. If you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us know, because you're getting neighbors' concerns since you're walking around my house. I'm not walking around your house. Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times, I don't know you, I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're actually following me.
So you went up to Ron's wife. We just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm a part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I saw that. That was
and
that
it's
was,
like,
that was crazy.
and I don't want to see an uptick in that because I'd be outside, I'd be walking around. Because God forbid if I walk to my neighborhood gym and somebody say, "Hey, do you belong here? Show me your papers." Like, what the fuck? Like, back the fuck up, you know? Because like that's where we're coming to.
I don't think it's gonna get to that. I think more so like, you know, like as Salon said, and for us by us, because I need some of us go listen to that song.
Uh-huh.
When you're feeling all alone, you can't be yourself in your own home. When you're feeling all alone, you can't be your own self in your own home. When you're driving in your tainted cars. Okay. Yeah. Let me tell you something. I've been pulled over for the weirdest things. So I know. I learned from that. I learned that after a certain time, I'm at home. I'm not outside. You can't get me to come nowhere. because I don't know what's in store as far as like the police go, because the plan you have for police what it was
Community.
police immunity.
Mhm.
I don't know how far and I never want to have the experience of being manhandled, because bitch I'm going to grab I'm going to grab the police back, so we're going to be tussling and he just might shoot. I
Mhm.
just might die.
Shout the likelihood
The
of that.
likely of it, like I don't think that y'all understand. Like, this is so serious. Like, I'm not trying to say that he's a bad person, because I'm not gonna pay him as a bad person, because I don't know the man. I don't know the man. I don't know that man. I just know from actions. I just know that, like, from Capitol Hill,
Mhm.
that was enough. That was crazy. So I don't. If y'all didn't learn nothing from Capitol Hill, y'all gonna learn now. If this man tell these people to jump, they're going to jump.
Okay, emboldened, baby.
This man, he twice put a storm Capitol Hill. These bitches flew from their cities to Washington to storm Capitol Hill. So if he said harm the minorities, what you think they're gonna do?
I mean, all minorities. Don't think
All minorities, bitch, and I'm a minority too. So don't even get it twisted.
even if you're a Republican minority, bitch,
They're
that
still gonna
includes
harm you.
you
They don't
too.
care. They don't care about, oh, you voted for him. They don't care. If he tell the bitches to do something, they're gonna do it. Very soon they might just purge a hoe.
The lepers will eat your face too.
Yeah.
Girl, you ain't exempt. And then I wish people would understand. If you don't look like them, it's gonna be against you.
Yeah. Like I be trying to tell people. Like I be trying to tell people, when stuff happens and people can't relate, people can only relate to what bothers them. So if something don't bother you, you can't relate to it.
And we need to
know?
move past that. We need to get outside our bubble and see how our actions affect other people.
Yeah.
Just because, like, oh, I'm not a woman doesn't mean I don't understand women's rights.
Yeah,
Just
I
because
understand. I like when they were doing the abortion, I took a chance to like understand women's rights a little bit more, and to learn that like women really don't have any rights. And as far all women, but let me just be specific with Black women. Like, let's go back to Black women in the hospital. Let's go back to Black women at jobs. Let's go back to Black women trying to get better money, more money, better jobs. It's always a competition.
Because there was I saw a clip because there was somebody at a Kamala rally, and this guy was like, "Oh yeah, I'm still gonna vote for Trump, but I came to this rally too, because that's where I'm at." Because like, how you going to support somebody that you didn't vote for? Like,
Oh no, it's just
she
I would say there's a lot of
hopefully
people
she
out here that just don't make
clothing.
no sense. Like, it just don't make no sense, and you already can't understand that. But yeah, I don't know.
Because like another thing was like, there were people saying, "Oh yeah, I'm voting for Kamala," but then they vote for Trump secretly. And it's like data was showing us, oh yeah, people are leaving Trump rallies when actually they were leaving him, but they still support him. They were trying to say like, I publicly support, but in secret I do this.
I
And
honestly really thought that, like, history was gonna make a difference and change, and she was gonna be, the first president. But it's looking like, that it might not happen. It's not gonna happen. I learned to, like, accept it. Everybody's still sad and mourning. Nobody died. She's still alive.
well, one thing about America is about cut off the nose to spite the face.
Yeah.
And if America it's not going to be for progress, because if America is going to progress, that means the minorities are going to progress, and America cannot let that happen. And if there's a way to utilize the caste system where the bottoms doesn't get to the top, America's gonna do that, because that's what America is. America, I was telling a friend, is that America doesn't have a clear-cut enemy. And so if we don't have an enemy to rally behind, it's gonna pick fights with itself. And with it picking fights with itself, it's because they're bored and they don't want to do nothing to be what's the word? To be progressive. And so then we get into these cycles where we take 2 steps forward, take a step forward, and 2 steps back. and we ain't going nowhere.
At all.
And nothing's changed. It's like and this creates voter apathy because Democrats had the chance to do something new, but then they use some old playbook. Like, I'm surprised they haven't learned how Republicans do their propaganda. Because, like, one thing about Republicans' propaganda, it's effective. They use fear mongering while Democrats use shame. And when it comes to Democratic voters, we don't respond to shame because we're too bullheaded. And it's like, and then we don't appeal to community because we're too individualistic. And so Democrats needs to go back and revise their playbook and make sure that people and listen to people, because another thing that was a really big topic was this Palestine thing, like the Palestine genocide, and how they were handling it was creating disinterest in the base that they needed to move forward. So what you gonna be doing?
Huh?
What you be doing for the next 4 years? How you gonna weather?
I'm gonna continue what I was doing. I'm not gonna stop or change what I do for nothing. What am I changing what I do for? You still gotta carry on each day. You're gonna stop or pause because you know what, you didn't get something. That's what separates a hungry bitch from a bitch that's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hungry person, so I'm not going to change up nothing or stop nothing. I still got to go there and get it. I still got to go there and get it. Nobody's giving it to me. I got to go there and get it. So I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't know. Like, oh, no, I'm going to leave all this. All that is too much. Get up, shake it off, and move the fuck on.
Yeah, because we had
do what you got to do.
Yeah, we got shit to do.
Yeah, we got stuff to do. We got money to make.
Mm-hmm.
You think bills give a fuck if you're going through something?
Bills don't care if you're Republican.
They don't give a fuck. This bill gonna come.
Yeah, they're like, pay me
this
now.
bill gonna come. They don't give a fuck that you going through something. Shake your ass off and get the fuck back out there and do what you gotta do, ho.
Bro, dust yourself off and shake them titties.
Yeah, like I feel as though like, you know, society wants us to feel bad, but we don't feel bad. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her as a woman for even doing this. Okay. You hear me? I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her for even doing this as a woman, even doing this as a human being, even stepping up last minute and doing it really fucking good.
Yeah, in a short amount of time. Yeah. This bitch. She did
it so good. And with little time to even do it.
Because knowing the results are going like not being in your favor, but to still be like, you know what, I have hope today.
Yeah.
And I believe, you know what, you gotta commend that.
You know, it is what it is. We just gotta deal with it. And learn to live that, you know. Like you can't change what happened. There's nothing that you could change about it. I don't really know Pence. I never heard of him before in my life. So
who'd you say?
What his name is, girl?
Who, the vice president?
Yeah.
JD Vance.
Oh, Vance, you know. Forget Pence was.
Who that
Pence,
woman?
Pence,
I mean, I still don't know her.
I still don't know her, but Pence exposed the man. So I already know he was not coming back.
Honey, he be having on them eyeliner and that mascara, honey.
I don't think his eyeliner. I just think his eyes are pushed in, whereas ours is pushed out. His just pushed.
That mascara, honey, and them natural eyelashes be like, hey, girl.
I don't really know, so I'm gonna see what he gives. You know, I'm not just gonna judge him yet.
Giving nothing. We
don't know.
He's gonna give Mike Pence.
Oh.
Exactly. If you have to think about it, exactly.
I ain't gotta think about it. He didn't give nothing.
Exactly. Nothing. Lint out of your pocket. There you go. Giving nothing. Zip, nada, zilch.
this is how I feel. I feel as though like white women follow white men.
Of
Like if
course.
they say something, they're gonna do it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But let me be very specific because I read about this couple that they vote for different people. Like the husband was voting for Kamala and the wife was voting for Trump, but they never spoke on like politics to each other. They just continued their normal, and then when it's time to vote, they went and vote for who they had to vote for. I like to live like that, you know? And it's
What? Oh,
yeah.
my mama said you ain't got nothing nice to say.
Hey, speak on it.
Girl, as it's saying, we can have differences
Yeah.
about pizza toppings, but when it comes to my rights, it's a no-go. You're either for it or you're against it.
Yeah. But
and if you're
you
voting
know.
against harm
Yeah.
against me and my family and my friends, then what? Then why are you here? No.
I don't know.
You know, you can keep that mess over there. It won't fit
Yeah.
over here. Because like because I was looking at the exit polls, and one of the major people who like voted for Trump was white uneducated males. And
I had to speak on that because I'm gonna pause you right there. Cause let me show you bitch how they played in y'all face. Cause like when I saw it, I said, yo, this is mad fucking crazy. This is mad crazy. They literally had a poll for educated and uneducated people that voted. If that ain't a slap in the face, I don't know what the fuck is. Because me seeing that shit, I'm like, hold on, wait, are you calling me dumb? And here's the crazy part: the educated ones voted for Kamala, the uneducated voted for Trump. Let that sink in.
Yeah, because
a lot of these bitches are dumb.
Because as the saying goes, one of the things Republicans love to do is like convince the poor white man that everybody's stealing from him while he's distracted with them, they steal from his pockets. And what it's like, I wish people will I wish poor whites will wake up. It's like they don't like you either. And they're using you as a tool.
Yeah.
To suppress other people. Because like one thing is like because that's one of the.
If you Afro Latinos, I just want y'all to know y'all are people of color from now on. Y'all are not black.
Let them know.
I'm gonna put that out there.
Blacks and
people of color, y'all are not black. How dare you?
And it's separate.
Yes.
Separate, because even in POCs, there exists anti-blackness.
It don't matter. Like I be trying to tell people, like me being from a biracial family, it don't really matter. None of that shit matters. At the end of the day, I'm a nigga.
If you ain't looking like them, you the other.
I'm a black man. It don't really matter.
Also, this is okay. You ready? I'm about to shake the table.
Okay.
I'm about to shake the table, but because it doesn't apply to us, them biracials with them white mamas, baby, hear me. Y'all ain't them. Y'all one of us. Y'all need to let it go. Okay, there's a difference. Because y'all gonna get fucked over, and y'all gonna be staying right next to us in chains and wondering like,
what's going on? No motherfucking chain hole. You gonna have to kill me.
I want to be part of the resistance. I ain't going back.
Part of resistance. But I feel as well, like, you know, a lot of people think that, like, you know, they just wanted to see her fail.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
They picked out like her being Asian, her being black, her being this, her being that. I don't give a fuck what she was.
Because what's the option?
She can be whatever she want to be, bitch. I'm not gonna change my mind because it's like, oh, she did, she died. Like, come on. She was a soror. She went to HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
She graduated with good grades. what else could you want? It's like you picking out like you calling her an escort and all that stuff. You picking out the bad stuff instead of the good stuff that she did.
But is she a felon though?
She's not.
Okay, then. So she worked in all three branches of government: legislative, judicial, and executive. What was he? A reality TV star?
No, a reality TV owner.
That too?
Yeah. Failed businesses.
Convicted?
Failed college that never existed. That people pay money for to go to. Why would you want to go to a college to learn to be rich like Trump? Don't he be filing bankruptcy all the time? Cause bitch, I ain't never filed bankruptcy a day in my life. I be figuring shit out. Bankruptcy.
Bankruptcies.
Bankruptcies. Like, come on.
He owe people money.
Yeah, he owe people money. The money ran out. Because here's the thing. When you do a lot of things and you do too much, that's why I always say if I ever get famous and I get money, I'm gonna do stuff piece by piece. I'm not gonna reach my hand out and pick everything at one time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. And I'm very strategic in stuff that I do. I'm not going like if somebody's are if somebody's already doing something that I'm not gonna go and do that. So I'm gonna do something totally different. Because when I do something, I want it to be lucrative. I want it to keep being lucrative too. I want it to keep going. I don't want to have to be in competitions over something. I'm not gonna jump into the beauty market. I'm not gonna jump into the fashion market. I'm not gonna jump into that. I'm gonna jump into something that is feasible to me and it's always gonna be around. And it's not going to change.
Mm-hmm. Cause like that's the problem when you get new money.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get big, flashy things, and that takes away all your money.
Yeah.
But like if you do it strategically, like you said,
Yes.
it can last longer, and then you won't be out here doing whatever for a piece of check. Be like a Amber Rose. Be like who the one that shuck and jive for a check all the time. Cause you won't see me shuck and jive, and that's for damn sure. For chump change, shit.
I know my worth.
How much you work, girl?
A lot.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Not a fuck thing.
Bands to make her dance. What?
Bands don't make me dance. I've worked in a club before. Bands can't make me do nothing. You throwing 500 ones? Get out, brokey. How dare you?
You ain't gonna fool me.
You ain't gonna fool me.
Driving an Escalade, you ain't got and the gas on empty.
Brokey.
It's giving me broke behavior. What's a broke behavior?
Yeah. But damn.
I got another one. Buy a Rolexes from the mall, from your city mall.
The city mall.
Yeah.
People
Did you hear
go
about the Kiki Wyatt?
huh. Goodbye. Like we're not even gonna speak about that.
It is giving broke behavior. Broke behavior.
First of all, ain't no fucking Rolex cost no $1,000. So, girl, the cheapest Rolex is $4,000. Unless you buy it from the real. Now, I have shopped on the real before.
Oh,
Yes.
All right, do tell.
Do tell?
Yeah.
Okay, so I bought my first Prada bag from the real.
Okay.
And it's certified. It has because they authenticate it. I don't buy nothing unless it's authenticated.
As you should.
As I should. For my first power bag from the real, it was a good experience. Like I haven't worn it yet. Because here's the thing. bag values go up, they don't depreciate.
See, get things that appreciate and
Yeah.
value.
So, you know, as far as so we're closing out now, and I just want to say, you guys, don't give up. Hope is still on the rise, you know. Take each day as it comes and never take nothing for granted. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, always vote. Exercise your rights because they are quick to take it away. If it didn't matter, they wouldn't try this hard. So get out, vote, participate in civil duty.
And make a difference for your people, because if you don't stand up for us, who's going to stand up for us?
Okay.
The game.
Okay. Let them know. Stand up for your rights. Stand up.
Stand up, bitch. Stop laying down and get up.
Get up, girl. Get up.
Standing up. We laying up, so you should be laying it. Standing up, we should be laying down, bitch. You doing too much, ho.